Good evening, everyone. Do got some bad news for you guys. This is probably going to be, this week will be probably the last of the live streams for a while. I just got off the phone with our internet provider. As many of you guys know, we've been dealing with internet issues for the past 3 months. And, well, they can't figure out what it is. Well, it's been pretty much told the problem from the head of the Metalink that it's because of Menards trumping all over our signal. So their idea of the solution is just to terminate our internet. And like I said, that's the part that sucks is they're the only internet provider. I live out in the country, so yeah, we're screwed. So I don't know when I'll be able to upload videos again or do live streams. I'm going to try to finish up this series this week and get them uploaded. As far as I know, we have till the end of the month before they terminate, before they disconnect. Wow. Yeah, we should have to the end of the month before they terminate the service. So I'm going to try to finish up this series, knock out a few more than the others, but yeah. So it'll be a while before I probably get back on. And as I can see, I'm just having all kinds of issues tonight. It's been that kind of day with this internet today. Plus, on top of it, YouTube's been having issues. But I'll try. Maybe. I can never get the page to load. Finally. Well. Well, guys, it's going to happen. Because I got to keep this up to be able to make sure I'm not getting disconnected. I'll give it a try. Like I said, my connection's crap right now. Binah, understanding the third Sathariel of the tree of life, the supernal mother. She takes the raw, directionless energy of Chakma, the supernal father, the second Sephira, and gives form and manifestation. She is both the bright mother, Amma, nourishing, and the dark mother, bright mother, Aima, nourishing, and the dark mother, Amma, constricting. The first He of the Tetragrammaton is in polarity with Had of Chakma. She represents the female potency of the cosmos, as Chakma represents the male. The Kabbalistic symbols, Yani, the kites, the Versa, Pisces, the cup, the outer robe of concealment, Tarot, threes, magical image, a mature woman. Alright, let me check something. Not that. Magical image, a mature woman. Believed ruling archangel to be Sathariel. Yad Heva, or no, sorry, Yehovah, Elohim, and Binah is a thick darkness which is veiled the divine glory, in which all colors are hidden, wherein is mystery, depth, and silence, and yet its habitation of supernal light. There is a supernal triad completed, and the sphere of operation is Sabbathai, or rest, and it gives form and simulates unto chaotic matter, and it ruleth the sphere of action of the planet Saturn. And Yad Ova Elohim is the perfection of creation and the life of the world to come. Its archangel is Sathariel, the prince of spiritual strife against evil, and the name of the order is Arlim, the strong and mighty ones, who are also called the Order of Thrones. The angel Joseph is also referred unto Binah. Let me jump back over here to YouTube real quick to make sure nobody's left any comments, which are probably not going to be able to tell one way or the other. Oh, finally it loads. Well, maybe. Now we'll do with the Qliphoth form, its opposite. Sathariel, the concealers. Sathariel is one of the Qliphoth, corresponding to the Sephira Binah on the Kabbalistic tree of life. It represents the concealment of God, which hides the face of mercy. Make sure this thing is recording. The form of the demons attached to the Qliphoth are of black veiled heads with horns and hideous eyes seen through the veil, followed by evil centaurs. The Qliphoth are the shadows of the Sephirot, the chaotic forces that exist when the Sephira is unbalanced. Binah is the Sephira that gives birth to form, the great mother of the cosmos, the eternal womb. Through her, the spiritual energy of Keter and Chakma, or Kether and Chakma, are woven into the matrix that eventually becomes matter. But when the forces is unbalanced, the spiritual principle is hidden. Matter is taken to be simply matter and is not understood to be simply condensed energy. It is crudified spirit. Binah, the giver of form, becomes Sathariel, the concealer of spirit. Sathariel is described in the book of Enoch as the 17th watcher. And once more we freeze up. Alright guys. Alright, is this thing back up? Don't mind the long pauses because, like I said, I keep getting cut out. So I got to keep the Hangouts open so I can keep watching to make sure my volume mic's working. Sathariel is described in the book of Enoch as the 17th watcher of the 20 leaders of the 200 fallen angels. The name is believed to be Babylonian origin and a combination of Shetar and El, God, with the name meaning side of God. Michael Nib believes the name to mean moon of God or dawn of God. And once again, now my Word document page just froze up. Why? Because Google is froze up. Because of the internet connection. I said, guys, can't catch a break today. If it ain't Hangouts freezing up, Be interesting for you guys to know, this is what 10.5 speed looks like. Considering I live a half a mile from a company, and this wants to work. All right. Yeah, guys, like I said, this is what 10.5 looks like. Is I guess what the issue is, I just can't believe this stupid thing's working like this. Oh, still no Hangouts. Okay, now we're back up. Let's hurry up and get this finished, guys, because this is starting to just aggravate the hell out of me if all this frees up and lockups. But yeah, what I'm dealing with is half a mile down the road, they're using 22.2 bandwidth, which is just trumping all over our signals. And we left off right there. Based on the Jez copies of the Book of Enoch, the cortex or outer shell of Sathariel is called the Order of Shariel. The hairy ones of God, the demonic order, have been described as black, and I am getting, there we go, black labyrinth of chaotic riddles. Where, jeez, this is ridiculous. Am I back? Nope. Wow, this is just straight ridiculous. Alright, maybe I can get this finished before it cuts out again. Demonic order had been described as a black labyrinth of chaotic riddles where Luciferage reigns. The magician's third eye is opened and darkness becomes light if ascension progresses through his order. This results in the magician learns to see the light of Lucifer and becomes clear seeing. Bala is the third Qliphoth after Thamiel and Cheziel. Sathariel is directly connected to Thamiel, Chadgiel, Dath, Qliphoth, and Qliphoth. These connections are described as gateways or tunnels. There's more I'd like to get into, but this is getting so frustrating I can't keep a connection. Like I said, I'm going to try to finish up the rest and upload them before they terminate our internet service. But that wasn't the news I was trying to hear. But I guess that's the way it's going to be, so I'll work on finishing this series. And like I said, I don't know when we'll end up getting internet back, because like I said, we live out in the country, and yeah, they were pretty much the only provider that reaches out here. So, well, of course now it seems to want to work now that I'm not reading anything. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get off here. Looks like I got some work, quite a little bit of work ahead of me for the next couple of days to get this series finished up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, share. I'd say subscribe, but I don't know when I'm going to be back on, so. But yeah, I hope you guys can start seeing through this series, though, while it's working. I might as well keep going. Is that you guys can see that the connections, how everything, it's only one tree of life. Each Sephira has its mirror. You'll find everything in that Sephira of the tree of life. There is, the Qliphoth and the tree of life are one and the same. As you can start seeing with with the Qliphoth form of this one, now you're starting to see some of the talk. I've talked about certain of the fallen angels, the Watchers, Enoch, Nephilim. It goes back into what I was talking about in the series last Thursday that I started with the Black Mirror. How, all of our magic, language, math, writing, reading, language, everything was taught through the fallen ones. As it points out here, in the Sathariel, as we read in the beginning here, Shatar and El, God, with the name meaning side of God. It can be interpreted in many ways. It can also be interpreted just as another aspect of God. As I put, he is wrathful, but yet he is merciful. There's so much knowledge you can gain as you study each Sephira. As you open up, and start realizing that all these things are already a part of you. It flows through you naturally. Quit putting labels on things and let things flow naturally. Let people trick you and deceive you into thinking that, You know, there's two trees. And truthfully, there's if you want to say there's two trees, well, there's an infinity of trees of life that project from you. An infinite amount of planes, dimensions that each of these Sathariel open up to. It's a door within a door within a door, and it keeps on going. You could spend a lifetime just in one Sathariel, learning all of its knowledge and wisdom. It is the forbidden fruit. Each Sathariel is representation of the forbidden fruit. It also is a representation of the tribes. You guys will learn that these things and much, much more as you unlock each Sathariel and unlock all their doors, or just a fraction of their doors. As you study, you'll come to realize these very same things that, you know, once you learn the tree of life going up, you've already learned it going down because it's already a part of it. You only walk one tree. You are the flaming sword once you unlock each Sathariel. You begin to truly walk the tree, truly make things manifest. You start to realize that all these energies, frequencies, and vibrations are already a part of you. They flow naturally through you as they flow naturally through the universe. That's when you start putting labels or start being taught that each path is different, and because it is different, it is bad. No. You need to strip all that terminology out, all the labels out. Just call it for what it is. It's a form of energy. It's a form of frequency and vibration. It is already a part of you. It's ingrained in your very DNA. You'll learn this as you start opening these doors in the tree of life. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Sorry for the frustration tonight. It's just last thing I wanted to hear is I'm getting these channels growing and starting to get things moving in a good direction, is to find out that I'm going to lose my internet because it's something that I have no control over. And like I said, won't know when I'll be back up because, like I said, we got to find a provider that'll come out here, and there is none other than maybe a cable provider, and we already have a satellite provider, and they don't have internet service for the satellite provider. So once again, might be screwed for a while. I'm hoping tomorrow, sometime this week, that one guy I talked to about 3 or 4 weeks ago calls back. I told him I wanted to talk to him. Maybe we can work something out to where this issue can be fixed. But, you know, I think this is more their way. I think it's their way of saying washing their hands of it so they don't have to admit that it's actually Menards causing the issue. So they don't have to go through the FCC and spend a bunch of money. I think that's what it's going to boil down to. It's either just cancel somebody's internet and save a few bucks. Or not a few bucks, it'd be saving millions, you know. Or we just suffer through with the crappy service we got and keep paying them money for a service that we're not getting. And sorry, money don't grow on trees. Knowledge and wisdom does. Just joking, guys. So, like I said, I'll work on this week, knocking out the rest of the series. I'd like to be able to have this series finished before they completely kill our internet. And hopefully maybe Wednesday when I do meditation, maybe I'll have some better news. Not looking too promising right now. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys hopefully on Wednesday for the meditation, and Thursday for the new series that I am working on. Last week was Black Mirrors. This week we're going to delve a little bit more deeper into cyber magic and some more of how technology has been, break down some of the technology and stuff, how it's being used and how it is, show you how it is a form of magic, and how we can use it in our advantage. Like I said, it's all about taking our tools back. We've got tools that's being abused, and been being abused for a very long time. A bunch of us are tired of it. We're tired of seeing the division. We're tired of seeing them used against everybody. We're actually tired of seeing them being put in the hands of people without instruction manuals, or being taught the structure and how to use it properly. And it just can't keep going on like that anymore. But unfortunately, my voice might be silenced on that for a little bit. But like I said, I'll catch you guys Wednesday.